Hello everyone. In this video I wanted to show you guys how we can access the flow executions on Power Automate to be able to troubleshoot our workflows. So to do this from the Power Automate home screen, just click on My Flows. And then from here it's going to take us to our flows that we've created. If it's a flow that you didn't create but was shared with you, click on the Shared With Me. But I happen to know it was this one right here. Once I click on it, it's going to show the flow details. And then if I scroll down a little bit, it's going to show the last 28 days of the flow executions. If it was before the 28 days, or maybe you just had too many flow executions and it doesn't show up here, you can click on All Runs. And then this will give you a more built out list of all your different flow executions. So let's just say, for sake of discussion, we know it was this flow execution that we were trying to figure out what happened on it. Why didn't it go the way that we wanted it to? Or maybe your flow just straight up failed. So let me expand everything out. So anytime you see a check mark, that's where the flow went. That was the direction of the flow. So I'll walk you guys through it. So essentially what this flow does, it just looks to see if a new SharePoint list item was created. If it does, then we have this condition here. And the condition is looking to see if the department value was IT. So if we come back up here to when an item was created, we can actually see what the value of the information. So the Kevin Dillon, and he was in the finance department. So we can see right away that he wasn't in IT. So that's why the condition went the false route and not the true route. So boom, we're able to resolve that right away. And if we click on this, we can actually see what ended up happening. So because it was marked as a non-IT department, what ended up happening? So if we scroll down, it just went ahead and it just marked it as approved. And if we come over here to code view, it's a little bit more clear, at least in my eyes, about what happened. So you guys can see that it went ahead and marked it as approved for the approval status on that record. But another way that we can do this too is if you have a whole bunch of actions here, or maybe your flow is really, really long and you're just like, I have no idea what's going on. We can actually ask Copilot. So if you have Copilot licensed on your Microsoft instance, we can go ahead and ask, why did the flow not execute to true? And it says right here, the flow did not execute a true branch because the condition in actions.condition.expression checks if trigger body department value equals IT, which it did not. You guys saw that was finance. If the department's value is not IT, the flow will execute the else path instead of the true path. And you guys can see once it went over here, then it just actually updated the value to approved so that you didn't have to even send out an approval. So that's why, if this person was wondering, why did it not send out an approval? It's because that person was not in the IT department, and you may need to go ahead and adjust your initial condition that you were looking for. Maybe you would need to look for the IT and the finance department, or you would have another condition that if it's IT, it goes one way, or if it's finance, it goes another way. But that is a kind of a quick tutorial on how you guys could use the flow executions to be able to troubleshoot your workflows.